Saint Germain, power of words, and GCR use discernment. Greetings, my brothers. As we communicate more and more, it will become clearer to you that humans limit themselves in understanding the world because they limit the meanings of their words. It is through this easy trick that the Cabal has been able to program humanity into simplistic conviction of the facts they were given, whether it is the importance of vaccines for children, GMOs in your food, insecticides in your plants, electricity and microwaves in your homes, and so many more fallacies. Although in the last few years more and more humans have awakened to their mastery and have shed or are shedding many of these programs, they are still accustomed to believe summary news, gossip disguised as truth, advertising, and snippets of information. In fact, many humans search for limiting beliefs so that they can stay in their familiar place of comfort. Is it any wonder, then, that you had so much resistance to your recent attempt at waking up the masses? Is surprising that humans mix and match religion, folklore, and banking all in one bowl and conclude that they should fear the banksters and trust the system? Then they sit back wishing for the abundance to simply make its way to them, convincing themselves that they have earned the abundance with their politeness and meekness. These are not the meek who will inherit the earth. The meek that my brother Sananda, Yesu, spoke of are you. The warriors, the valiant visionaries, the risk-takers, the clear thinkers, the courageous and stubborn leaders of the light. Meek is truly the opposite of weak. And please quote me anytime. Yes, we called upon you to take action. You heard us so clearly, and for that we thank you. Know that all of you beloved Lightworkers graduate to your next stage of service through tests of clarity, tenacity, vision, and purity of intent. And you, my beloved, have passed with what you call flying colors. Please continue. You are exactly where you were supposed to be in this process. You have seen for yourself that the lawsuit was necessary to shift the energies. Think of the energies as eddies in a giant pool. Every ripple creates vast effects elsewhere. Your lawsuit is now part of your human history. If you could be a fly on a wall, you would hear it being quoted today and mentioned again and again in many circles. The president has heard about it in his morning briefing. Right now, it serves to alert the banking sector that there is a mass consciousness about the currency exchange that can coalesce and fuse at a moment's notice, like droplets of water coming together. Banksters and their governing bodies realize that this lawsuit, what was thought to be a bluff, caused them to understand with sinking hearts that there are no more last-minute wiggle options. As you would say, it is done, and done. As beloved Muna had mentioned to you, I told her that the energy of the lawsuit will morph in the future to serve unexpected purposes, all for the good of humanity. None of this is relevant for the time being and will be revealed to you in due course. For now, I ask you to stop questioning yourself. You have done exactly as planned and hoped for. For that, I and my brothers and sisters, the Ascended Masters overseeing this event, we thank you. The overarching requirement for the timing of your RV has always been your security, your safety, your protection. My agreement with Prime Creator and his council is that no innocent currency holders would be harmed while redeeming or while attempting to arrive at their redemption appointments. No exceptions. Hence the delays until all harm-causing potential has been reduced to a manageable level. Under normal circumstances, it is not our habit to give you dates because time is of your making. We therefore give you probabilities and potentials. It is the law in honoring your free will as a human race. This once, it is my pleasure to give you a possibility and a potential of 100% redemption before the 15th of January, and mostly in the first few days. We salute you and we love you without end. Archangel Michael, you have arrived home. You have arrived and you are now consciously aware that you have never left home, because it is impossible to be severed from the source. Greetings, dearest ones. I am Michael, Archangel of Love, bringer of the truth, warrior of the peace and light, your brother, family, and protector, your constant ally. I am here to celebrate with thee this day. I am here to encourage you to let go of all the remaining untruths and to all that is holding you back from seeing and feeling that you are already where you have been working so hard to arrive. Yes, you have arrived home, at last. And what that really means is that you are home in that experience of being in unity with all of us and with all that there is, the Mother, Father One. But now, while you are in physical form, while you are in that seemingly separated and earthly form, you are feeling and perceiving that you are separated, but at the same time, you are standing and being in the oneness as well. Dearest hearts, you have arrived, and you are now consciously aware that you have never left home, because it is impossible to be severed from the source. You know that you are always one with everyone, and with everything, regardless of how many veils you placed around you and all others. You desired to undergo separation. You needed to experience the feeling of being isolated and alone because you wanted to better define your wonderful self in this way. In other words, you felt that you can better find and appreciate who you really are while being away from the Father, Mother One, uncovering yourselves piece by piece and placing little or big parts of yourselves together, according to a brilliant divine plan that you designed eons ago. Being on Earth at this time of tumultuous changes and transformation, having to assist so many with their own self-discoveries, is but another small part of your divine plan, which nevertheless is a great and extremely important catalyst to your rapid growth and expansion. You have moments when you focus greatly only on some aspect of your mission. You have times when you feel stuck in your growth, but this might be because you think of your dear selves as small, or at least you tend to compartmentalize yourself too much. You can look into different parts of self and into a variety of connections and relationships you have formed with soul family, and set the intention to flow with the truth and with that which is being revealed to thee in every moment that is for the highest good of all, even if you cannot make any sense of it. Accept it and love it, and then detach from it without much in the way of expectations, knowing that it will bring you more understanding when the time is right. It has been said that you do not have to really understand and sit too long with that which you are accomplishing, nor do you have to ponder on it when you feel like moving forward. Let go of trying to make sense of everything, but only strive to keep on the course of love and light in joy and in peace. You are teachers indeed, but not the kind that has to tell others what to do or how to travel their own journey, for you are the teachers of the heart, sharing their experiences and not the how-to rules and manuals, except when prompted by their higher self offering guidance. You have chosen to be the teachers that show others how to hold on to their love of self and others while being seemingly separated from the source, while they are going through their journey with compassion and kindness for themselves and for the entirety creation. You are all part of the One, and you can all be in unity with each other, and at the same time, experience life as an individual spark of love with other ones, your family and friends, loving each other as there is no one else out there, as there is no other time than this now. Congratulations, my wonderful brothers and sisters. Well done, dear warriors of light and truth. I will leave you now with my infinite love and eternal gratitude for your courage and fortitude. Farewell. Count Saint Germain. Sananda, transformation and the seat of your perceptions. Beloved souls upon the earth, journeying through illusion and truth to recognize the magnificence within your being. I honor you now and give my thanks for your presence upon the earth. I am overjoyed by every challenge you move through, awakening more light into your being. I am delighted by every realization that dawns, bringing you back to your center. This is a time of wonderment upon the earth as you move from one period of existence to a new period of truly living as your essence. The entire perspective of humanity is changing. What was thought to be known as true is no longer, change is present, and a new way of seeing and thinking is manifesting. I, Master Jesus, experienced a similar period of transformation upon the earth during my lifetime. It is wonderful to experience because the shift occurs within your being and can be witnessed within others. It is akin to being at the very core of transformation, a magical process indeed. Embodying transformation. During my time upon the earth, I could feel transformation taking place within me and around me within others. I could feel the pockets of light awakening and the knots of blockages coming to the surface to be released. In these times with awareness, I would expand my energy to embrace all beings present upon the earth. I would feel my oneness with all while being aware of the transformation taking place. It was as if I embodied the transformation of all. I was at the very core of every soul's transformation as a collective and individual. I would then breathe into the areas where I found knots while expanding the pockets of light to create harmony, inviting the Creator to be fully present in the transitions taking place. I welcome you to achieve the same during these periods of tremendous change. You may wish to achieve it first for yourself, expanding into your own vast energy, allowing yourself to be at the core of your own transformation, breathing into knots of blockages and magnifying pockets of light. Let yourself be at the core of your own transformation. This will bring greater understanding of what is occurring within your being and your ascension process. Then I encourage you to achieve the same as I did, expanding your energy to be as one with the Mother Earth, humanity, and all beings. You will notice the difference of being at the core of your own transformation and the core of transformation of all that is the Creator. My purpose of guiding you in this experience is to support you in understanding why certain situations or experiences are arising for yourself and globally. With understanding comes the presence of acceptance, which brings forth compassion, peace, and security. With acceptance, you will be able to open your heart and mind to further understand how your soul wishes to contribute to support this great period of change for all. Your intuition will always guide you to achieve all that is necessary. If you feel unable to recognize and realize your own intuition, this exercise is a wonderful opportunity for you to reconnect with your intuition, developing your inner trust. Please let me be with you to support you in this mission. Transformation is a very beautiful and yet delicate process. There is a need for a feeling of safety and support within your being in order for full transformation to take place. And yet transformation can create the exact opposite. Feelings of uncertainty, insecurity, and lack of support can manifest, allowing the process of transformation to be feared by many. It is moving through these uncertain energies by accepting their presence and influence, which actually allows you to meet with the security, foundations, and beautiful awakening that is the blessing of transformation. Please remember that if feelings of uncertainty, insecurity, and lack of support do arise, whether seemingly from a situation or transformation, know that they require your acceptance. Breathe into their presence until the feeling dissipates. Then you will discover that transformation is a beautiful, enjoyable, and light awakening process. The seat of your perceptions. It is my opinion that the transformation of ascension can be viewed and perceived in different ways depending on the seat of your perceptions and inner sight. Viewing transformation within yourself and the world from any one of your chakras would create a completely different view and experience of life within and around you. Interpreting your world from the seat of your ego could create a very fearful or selfish view. This is why during my time on the earth, and even now, I always encourage myself and all around me to focus upon their heart chakras, or higher heart chakras. I knew that in doing so, I would see the world from a seat of compassion, with the view to feel how myself and others are feeling, while having a great volume of love available to me at any given moment from my heart chakra. I was also aware that the heart chakra can often hold on to the deepest, most painful wounds. These can be our most wondrous teachers, offering the greatest healing available to us. By existing in the heart chakra and viewing yourself in the world from this seat, you can have the tools you need to accelerate your ascension, healing, and awakening process. I encourage you to seek and explore this for yourself. As powerful lightworkers, I also encourage you to explore and experience the world around and within you from different chakras. It is true that at any given moment you are viewing yourself and the world from all chakras and all aspects of your being combined. However, with intention, you can connect into a chakra to acknowledge and understand the energies it is holding on to, which is creating a certain perspective which may be supportive or limiting. Connecting with different chakras and even your ego will allow you to recognize the message that aspect of your being are sending out to the world, as well as how it is impacting your view and perspective of the world. For example, you may discover that one chakra is filled with fear, and so is creating a fearful outlook. Thus, you are not only looking for fearful things in your life, but also creating them. Then you may understand that another chakra is filled with joy and is supporting much fun and laughter in your life. It may dawn upon you that the fear is diminishing your joy, or that you are enjoying being fearful. It is interesting to observe how the energy of each chakra creates an interaction which manifests within you and in your physical reality. The inner work and discovery I am proposing will take patience. However, it will also create a very powerful purification and cleansing within your being. This will mean that the energies within your chakras and being will be aligned to your truth, also what you wish to experience and create for yourself within your reality. You will notice yourself to be clearer in your thinking and emotions, as well as the way you perceive yourself and the world. It will be a very deep and powerful release of old limiting energies, maybe even from numerous lifetimes. Setting your intention. To set an intention to view yourself, your reality and world from a certain chakra or aspect of your being, you can use the below invocation, altering it as to where you wish to view from. It is my intention to view all that I am, my reality and the world around me from the seat of my Tolf, chakra or aspect of your being. Master Jesus, please support me in recognizing the energies I am holding in this area and how they are influencing my experience of myself and reality around me. Help me to understand how this area is also interacting with other areas of my being and the impact created. Support me in understanding how to bring forth healing when it is needed and how to magnify the blissful energies within me. I am ready to explore and discover now. Thank you. Wishing you peace, compassion, love, and contentment, Master Jesus.